Hello, everyone. This is Sean, and welcome back to episode number 36 of our Sago Lago Rimworld A15 Let's Play. It is the 15th of spring, and when we left off, the pawns of Sago Lago were on pause. That's right. They weren't really doing much anything. As a matter of fact, that may have been one of the least eventful episodes we've ever had. And it wasn't because I just didn't let the time run. I think we covered 5 days during that episode too. So plenty of fast speed going by, just waiting for anything interesting to happen. And even the trader showing up, the potentially most interesting thing that has happened in the last month for these poor pawns. Even that couldn't have happened last episode. It had to wait till this episode. I guess the last episode did start out at the tail end of infestation, so it's not like it's really been that long since there's been any challenges for my pawns. What kind of animals do I got running around? I got a couple of squirrels and a tortoise. Well, I don't think I'm going to sell any of those. You can all continue to be a part of my colony, but I'm not going to buy any of your animals, bulls and huskies. No, thank you. No food sales, but I'm gonna 50 cents for that meat. You're giving me like 1/5 of what it's actually worth. Boo. It's like I don't want to keep it around. I'm gonna sell that insect jelly though. Looks like people have been eating it. Could buy some cassowaries, but I don't want to. They don't hatch tamed. What would be the point of having a bunch of untamed cassowaries show up outside of my borders? I don't want that at all. I'm not going to trade any of these textiles, so let's just scroll past all that. I could definitely sell some joints. I have some yayo. I didn't know that. Definitely want to sell that. It's a bad drug to have around. Do I want to sell all that jade? I think I'd rather hold on to it. Eventually I'll have enough to make something out of it. I'm surprised I have 110 plasteel. That's pretty good. A lot of slate blocks too. Sell some beer. Nope, don't want to sell wood. I will sell that. I'll sell an awful duster for sure. I'm going to hold on to those, what look like reasonable pieces of clothing. I have a little gold left over. I could potentially, soon I'll be able to start making fancy beds, but I should wait till I get deep drilling really to start making fancy beds. Well, I netted 600, so I barely made a profit. I made a three silver profit and got some components. All of that. So that's what I got. Basically, I got 10 components for the 738 insect meat. It doesn't seem like a very good deal. Oh well. Nothing else that he's going to buy or sell. If I was able to make some racks or something, I guess I could make. Let's see if I can do this quickly enough. Let's turn off those guys and set up some stone equipment racks. See if maybe, I don't know if that's going to be really worth enough for the trouble that I'm going to put into it, but we'll find out. Uninstall, please. What was that? White has got food poisoning. Well, that's too bad. And now there's a fight going on. White and Alboyo. I guess Alboyo made fun of White for getting food poisoning, or maybe Alboyo was the cook and White complained about the food having gotten food poisoning. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? Good job putting those weapons in that rack. Sniper rifle, poor, sure. And a mace. That mace that we probably made, shoddy. Terrible. Val, where are you at? Come on over. Let's trade with that hunter again. See how much money we can get for those stone equipment racks. Probably not that much, to be honest. But better than letting him leave empty-handed. All right, so we're gonna get about 200 out of these. Pretty close. Yeah. Could have been worse. That must have been White's charge rifle. See that it's shoddy. Definitely use a better. Could use a better weapon. Was that an incomplete armor vest? These guys are fighting over who gets to work at that equipment rack. Didn't I have that set to like 4 or 5 or something? Is it possible that we've already made 1 or 2 assault rifles? It seems impossible. I gotta remember that charge lance too, that shock lance. I never remember those. They're so powerful. I forget them every time. Another sword? Ugh. That's why I don't use those benches, because you get all these half-completed things everywhere. All right. Electric cremation. I think that is the last obstacle before getting deep drilling. I mean, I probably should do the hospital bed, but I think we're doing all right for now. So let's go for the big one. Ground penetrating scanner. It's going to take a long time. We have so many idle pawns. I really ought to set up additional research. With all these idle pawns standing around. Once we get the deep drilling, they will not be idle. So Kai and Armadillo, huh? Kai is pretty incompetent. I'll give him that. I think that means I should maybe take some of these guys off of hauling and cleaning. Or, you know what, I think another thing it means is I need to be hauling more stone chunks, because they should be making rocks and so forth. So let's haul those, and we'll haul that stuff in there. We'll haul those stone chunks. Those, well, not that turkey. There we go. This will help prevent some of that idleness for a little while anyways. I'm surprised we're running into this problem this early in the game. I mean, we're only 2 years in. It's funny, I kind of expected with the tribal start that it would be like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like we're ahead in a lot of ways. We're ahead of where we would be if this had been a more conventional crash land start. Heat wave. Well, I can deal with that. As a matter of fact, I can deal with that using some good old-fashioned technology. I've got plenty of wood. May as well throw down some of these things. They work pretty well. That'll do. Could use more wood. How's our wood harvesting is coming along very slow. And I've let the beavers eat most of the freestanding wood. Definitely all the freestanding wood near my base. But I can set this area up down here to harvest. Should get plenty of wood out of that. It's going to be slow going, but dromedaries, huh? Okay. A lot of good it's going to do having two male dromedaries, but you guys can poke around outside the base all you want. Boy, thank whoever that was on Reddit that talked about having animals set up to be outside the base and just set them up outside the base and forget about them. That was a really good idea. because then you can have some animals around and just forget about them. Maybe they'll do something. Maybe they won't. But if they don't do anything, it doesn't harm you. And if they do something, you come out ahead. So it's a no-lose situation. Now, I did not expect that, for them to be all those berries out there for them to harvest. I don't know that I've seen berries this late in the game. They're going to prepare for a while and then attack. And that is a pretty 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Pretty small band, but they do have a rocket launcher. So I think that's a good opportunity for me to use my... Oh, they have 2 rocket launchers. Well, that's too bad. Maybe an even better opportunity for me to use my shock lance, because then I won't have to deal with the second guy with the rocket launcher. I'll only have to deal with one of them. It doesn't really matter who uses it. Activate. And activate on whichever one of these guys I want. Is it, I can't like highlight the, I'd like to find out who has the better rocket launcher. Well, that guy's rocket launcher is good and his is poor. So there you go. I'd say I made the right choice. Wow. For some reason it set him on fire. Huh. That's, and his friends are no help. Why are you guys not helping put him out? How rude. Maybe it'll spread and set some of the other raiders on fire. I like how you stand there and watch him burn. What a bunch of jerks. Jeez. Brain burn scar. Wow, so it like shot fire into his brain, and now they're just ignoring that fire as well. Huh. Okay. Let's look through my pawns real quick. I know that like white dropped his weapon earlier, so why don't you pick that shoddy rifle back up? And I would say everybody else has got a weapon. So, what kind of weapons do we have sitting in here though? Looks like we have some decent ones for our melee users. He's got a normal gladius. Why don't you take that? And Ape here has got a good weapon. Kai has got a fine weapon. Tuboyo, even Tuboyo has a reasonably good weapon. I'm going to have him take that one instead. Armadillo has got a lousy weapon, so take that one. And that's it for my melee pawns. I feel like one of my guys has a shoddy sniper rifle. There we go. You could at least upgrade to a poor sniper rifle. You have a poor sniper rifle. Galga, for some reason, is carrying a knife. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, poor 50%. Blah, please. Should take that, I guess. I don't really like people having those PDWs, but... I also don't like how everybody's carrying a sniper rifle. It's like, where's all my charge rifles? Represent. They're just ignoring that fire. Now they're beginning their assault. Alright, well, let's see how they go about this. I'm actually going to have some of my sniper pawns come up this way. I didn't restrict any of them to the base yet, unfortunately. I'm going to do that now, though. And I'll have these guys fire at them as they approach, and then withdraw. And I assume that the raiders will go to the kill zone, but maybe not. Where are they going? Okay, they are coming around. So those 4, huh? So, where's our rocket launcher friend? He is... I don't know where he's going. Melee attacking marble door. Alright, well. If you say so. Guess you guys could go back up here. Not a bad idea. Uh-oh. That's not so good. Tortoise died in an explosion. Well, that is fine. That was probably the rocket launcher guy. Was it? Was it Mr. Rocket Launcher? Well, I don't see a guy over here with a rocket launcher. And I do see a dead tortoise. So, it must be what happened. So that's funny. Seem to have confused these raiders. I don't like that we're taking fire though. And he's aiming, so I'm not going to have him wait around. Oh, headshot. I don't like that. Yet, seems to be no damage to his head, which is weird. Ah, crud. Troga, you were supposed to hold that door open. This is fun. Where are the rest of my pawns? You guys should probably get involved at this point. For some reason, I thought that the raiders would all head to the kill zone, and I would do most of my fighting down there. But I really could use these guys poking out the doors and stuff. Squirrel 1? Oh, not Squirrel 1. That will bring in the charge rifle guy up there is going to be pretty helpful, I think. Oh, good! I finally killed their charge rifle guy. Oh, now Squirrel 2 is dead. You guys, killers. Alright, well that took care of all of them. So now I guess I should come up and maybe this guy's going to try to break through that door. Might actually succeed at it, from what it looks like. And these guys have all been fooled by attacking stupid things like pet beds. Val, why don't you go to the hospital? You look like you're pretty beat up. I don't want all of them. I just want those ones. You go up here. You can stand there. You can stand there. Snipers, you can just snipe. That's good. You don't really need to take cover, I don't think. Yeah, of course. Thanks for just breaking down my door for no reason there, Drogo. Oh, good. It's the whistly song. Well, it's the other whistly song. I guess there's two whistly theme songs. Oh, you guys were not supposed to go that way, but if you're gonna go that way, you're gonna go that way. Now come on down this way, please. They're dumb. Why are they just attacking that wall like that? It doesn't even make any sense. And White, why aren't you attacking Crow? Why don't you go over here? I thought White would be attacking whoever that is. Uh-oh. There's where I need my melee pawns. Why don't you come back out here? Oh boyo, why don't you run this way? Trogo, get going, buddy. Need to run. There we go. That is all of them. I'd say that that is enough. Enough fighting for one day. There we go. Oh boy, oh. Nice job. Not really going to be much point. Oh, and that's right. We're in the middle of a heat wave, too. I forgot all about that. So none of these guys have bionics, but you know... Nah. And I'm not going to be able to recruit them, so there's no point in that. Alright. So another successful raid. Pretty happy about that. Gonna unforbid those. Unforbid. Are you kidding me? Unforbid those. Thank you very much. Oh, Flash. Are you really going to knock one of those doors down? Stupid. Oh, those two. And Landoa, I don't even know where you are, but you don't need to be recruited anymore. Do you want that? Oh, look at that. Nice charge rifle. There's my camels sleeping off their day of excitement. How about I build that incinerator that I went to all that trouble to research? We'll build it out of slate. I think that's the one that I still have the most of. I need to attach that to power as well. Put that on hold until the rain stops. False alarm on a sneeze there that I almost, boy, I unmuted it and then almost sneezed right into the microphone right after I unmuted it. Luckily, I remuted it again. Ooh, boy. That was a sneaky little sneeze setup there. I guess everybody is restricted to the interior zone, so let's unrestrict them. And now we've got pawns of the flu. And a mad animal. Local Muffalo has gone mad. Alright, well let's get Crow. He's in the middle of being treated, so I guess I don't really want to send him to the bed yet. But Landoa, I definitely want to rest until healed. Alright, Crow, rest until healed, please. What are you doing? Crow, rest until healed. There we are. Thank you. And Landoa, I just told you to rest until healed, but I guess it probably gave Crow that instruction. And where's this crazed Muffalo? There he is. Kai, you know, you can really take that guy on by hand. Was it like one of the trading Muffalos or something? That's weird. Is it gonna bust through that door? I don't really want it to. This should take care of that pretty easily. Great. Get that once it dies. All right, well, that was an interesting episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I had fun playing it, of course. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button down below to let me know how much you enjoyed it. And tell your friends that they should be watching, and you know, stuff like that. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate seeing the views on my videos and reading the comments, and just knowing that people out there are watching or listening to me play while they're playing, or you know, whatever you're doing while you're watching me do this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you will join us next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.